bigger radio. Bigger radio. Ah! Jesus Christ, man! Anyways, let's analyze those images real quick. So we recently watched the Vita Carnis episode called Reveal Progress. But it turns out that they just uploaded another episode for us to watch called First Contact, which seems to be a follow-up to the previous episode where the red orb completely freaked out. So let us check out the newest episode of Vita Carnis. And as always, the creator of Vita Carnis is linked in the description below, so be sure to check them out. And if you do enjoy this video, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Here we are, Vita Carnis First Contact. So the last episode basically ended off with, again, the orb basically evolving or killing the guards or something like that. So we're gonna find out what happens exactly now after what happened last time, right? Wait, what's happening? What's going on? Is that a secret message? What's going on? What's going on? Oh yes, okay, what's going on? Overload. What's going on? This is the first time that the orb has reacted this way, right? We have seen it, like, you know, crawl, evolving from the orb, and it, like, taking over cows and, like, you know, digesting animals, right? I'm pretty sure that we saw that in the first episode. Oh, we're back to, like, the...
It is called...
I'm sorry, what's going on? So we have some animals, some birds. So this is where the trimmings, the location of the trimmings. National Research. Trimmings, question mark. There's a... Aliens. Devil? That's the orb. So the orb is the devil. And something about the trimmings on Earth.
It is called the electromagnetic spectrum.
Backup power is now
Stabilized.
Systems
Okay, what does that mean?
stable.
Check the damage and get me eyes down there. Entering the chamber.
Oh no, that's a... But it killed a guard, right? The orb killed a guard in the previous episode. So it's gonna be unstable.
Entity seems much more active now.
It's unstable. It's unstable.
Sir, come in. Sir. I can't tell what you're saying, sir. Please respond.
No, it's like jamming. It's jamming the signals.
What the hell? I can't hear you clear enough. Get out of there! Move out! No!
Oh, we're watching what happened, right? We're watching what happened in the previous episode. Jesus Christ, man! Can you stop jump scaring me like that? Something trimmings. Trimmings, some documents. That's the meat snake. We have a house, a location. Something. Wait, this is like from the previous, all the previous episodes. This is from season 1, isn't it? All of this. Yeah, basically the Carnis, the Vita Carnis itself is taking over Earth.
The waves reach the antennae and translate it into sound.
Summary of the incident. Okay, so what happened? Because I still don't understand why it was freaking out like that. The cleaner had been caught in between the steps of the ladder and snapped their... So, the femur breaker, besides unusual bruising and clotting, the cleaner is now stable. At the time of the injury, B1 began to become irritated and extremely active. No personnel were injured following the initial attack. During inspection of the test chamber 1, one of the guards handheld transceivers began to experience interference. So that's why we're talking about AM and FM radio. Sounds that came from the transceiver were chaotic and random, but there were some of the lines of coherent speech from both Dr. Trados and what seems to be the entity. So that was what we heard before they were like, get out. Dr. Trados came up with an experiment to test a hypothesis. He had the device connected to the test chamber in an attempt to communicate with the entity.
Hello. Can you hear me? Can you understand what I am saying? Can you hear? Holy shit.
Oh my god, it's Actually,
What now? What should I say?
it's alive. It's alive. It's understanding.
What are you? What are you?
Everything.
Let's try something else.
The handheld device was switched to one of the devices used for trimming testing, an alarm clock radio.
Can you still hear us? Okay.
12? Wait, is it Morse code?
What are you?
Our venom. We to you? What do you mean we to you?
Can you explain?
Oh, it's because it's we, it's multiple. Hive mind! Didn't we... Didn't we talk about... We talked about this in the trimmings video, right? Where trimmings from the inside and the outside communicated with each other. So we have verification right now that it is some sort of hive mind. That all of the Vita Carnis are connected in one way. What a trimming see, what a mimic sees, what is it, monarch? Everything is connected, so they know everything, they see everything, they feel everything.
What are your connections to the Vita Carnis species?
Made to life, made to figures. So he's talking about the Vita Carnis living, right? So they just wanna... They live on Earth. They live on Earth, feed on humans in order to grow. They want to live their life. So they're kind of like an invasive species since they are, you know, found on Earth, invading Earth. That is literally what it's telling us. Vita Carnis exist to live, to grow, to eat, to exist. They're made to be alive. They're made to feel. People dancing. You know, human emotions. Human needs.
These are too vague. Try it.
No, I understand entirely. Why is he like, these are too vague? I understand, like, maybe I'm over exaggerating or like over analyzing, but it feels like Vita Carnis is here to exist, to, I don't believe live by your side. It's the food chain, right? We went through the food chain in one of the previous videos where, you know, if humans are stupid, they die. If Vita Carnis are stupid, they die. So, and we even saw that people were eating crawl. People were eating crawl and trimmings, and so it's just the cycle of what the f is that Adventure Time episode? The cycle of life, the life cycle, right? You eat the trimmings, the mimic eats you, the mimic is eaten by something else, and then rinse and repeat.
Do you know why you are here?
Captured.
Did you hear us?
Captured. Hostage.
We aren't getting anywhere.
Curious, okay.
What?
You're here.
Are you talking about the radios?
Yes. Exactly.
Radios transmit and receive waves and translate it into sound.
So it knows, it understands, right? You want more radios?
Do you more radios.
What if it gets smarter? What if it gets smarter the more radios you give it? Bigger radio. Bigger radio. Ah! Jesus Christ, man! Anyways, let's analyze those images real quick. So, yeah, that's right. Trimmings does not become a mimic. Those are the trimmings, and we have... No, that's the crawl. Sorry, crawl doesn't become... And then we have meat snake, and... yeah, all of this is from season 1. We know all about this. We remember all about this.
Even the color you see and the sounds you hear are
Wait. So either it speaks in colors or it speaks in audio waves. Like, speaking in colors sounds extremely messed up, but speaking in audio waves makes way more sense. If they speak in noise that can be captured by AM, FM radio, that sounds perfectly normal in some case, because, you know, everything is audio waves. But speaking in colors is just... I don't buy that. I don't really buy that. It would have to change colors as well. Like, the red orb would literally have to switch hues in order to speak in colors.
Sir, is it really in our best interest to give these things what they want? We don't even know what they're looking for.
I understand your concern, but this is the biggest breakthrough we have ever gotten. This may be the...
This is what?
This may even be the greatest
This is what?
breakthrough of all history. Representatives of the UN will be arriving in just a few days to see our progress. This is too important to stop now.
This is what it hears.
We're just something massive. And if the representatives are impressed, we get the funding to see how far this can go. So, for now, you and the team go and get the orbs if they want. Keep making reports, but keep them quick. We need to learn as much as we can in this short time frame.
Yes, sir.
So that was what the... For all future tests with the singularities, there will be a radio with a speaker present to allow communication for the entities as well as personnel to ask questions. But does that mean that every single Vita species, Vita Carnis, can speak through radios? In 1992, during test setup, we were able to capture singularities communicating to each other. We are working to decipher, but as of now, we are unable to understand what was said. Sometime. V1 was giving several different electrical devices. We attempted to communicate with more. We couldn't communicate more with it, but it didn't speak very often. Only singular words out loud, not directed towards anyone. It was more interested with the devices than our questions. There's a fly in this room, dude. I'm about to murder that bitch. Tests and questions were repeated with the other singularities. Each singularity acted differently than the other ones and gave different answers for the questions. Although there were a few common factors that each shared, each one has a fascination with electronic devices, especially radio. They are interested in entertainment. Like television, the radio, and music, especially classical music. So, If we entertain the theory of them speaking in colors, what would happen if you put a TV in front of them? Just put a TV on a static channel, they could perchance show you what they see. Maybe you can read their mind. Maybe they can communicate with you through images if they speak in colors. Remember the trimmings reacted to the radio? They enjoyed it? Yes, we talked about the hive mind earlier, that, you know, everything is connected. During testing with V1's interaction with the television, notable interference was detected with other electronics. V1 also spoke out loud several times. Exactly, if they speak in colors. Mix something, hold on. It says NMX, there's a code there. KM something, and then there's a 0082, it seems like. Wait, we saw the reflection, right? If you check the reflection, hold on. The reflection says MX something. I think I saw some figures. I think I see something. Mimic, that's a mimic. And you have different Vita Carnises, right? It's in reverse. Hold on. We're gonna do the job and reverse this entire thing right now, chat. So I managed to reverse the video, and this is what it sounds like in reverse. Suffer. This is it. Progress revealed. I heard, this is it, progress revealed. So they know, right? They basically know everything that we have been doing on them since they understand it, right? Since they understand us.
They travel.
Do you think that they are communicating all of the knowledge that we have gained from season 1 to this part? Is basically, they're leaking it. They're leaking all of the scientific research, all of the data. Since there are a hive mind, right? Vita Carnis is a hive mind. They speak through audio waves. So right now, they are literally doxing the entire government and basically telling it to everyone, right?
Up to 28,000 kilometers per hour.
So that means that they're way smarter now. Like, we are playing on an even battlefield. Last day before representatives arrived, after multiple tests with each Singularity, we were able to find out each other's personality. V1, neutral in expressing itself, engages with personnel minimally as possible, only shows interest with electronics and testing. V2, curious in nature, asks questions often, descriptive in its wording, eager to engage in testing. So there are multiple personalities inside the orbs. V3, more active, engages with personnel in a detached manner, rather than a one-on-one, engages minimally with personnel. So you have multiple personalities inside of this cube. Actively engages with personnel, curious about the personnel and what they are testing, prefers questions us rather than conducting tests, okay? V5, more expressive out loud than the other singularities, although it speaks often only out loud to self, has yet to communicate with personnel. So thinking out loud. Rarely engages out loud, only with incoherent noises, doesn't acknowledge personnel, minimum engagement with testing. Least active singularity has shown minimal engagement with all activities except electronics, only engages with other singularities. UN representatives arrive.
This is our main observation room, where we conduct much of the testing on the singularities. As you can see, we are still performing tests. We've learned much from the entities, and if we were to have your support, we can continue our work here. I am sure we can...
Again, it's gonna go crazy again. It's gonna freak out. It's gonna freak out again. Uh-oh. You made it angry. You made it angry.
Tampering with the microphone and the monitors.
There has been much learned in our time together. I agree with Dr. Trados. If we continue, I am sure this union will benefit all. Symbiosis, we join together. Let us sow seeds and watch what grows. Divine purpose. Let us show you. Let us guide the way. Join us. Join us. Join us. Join us.
Oh my god, I was right. I was so right. I was spot on.
Join us. Become one.
I was so right. I was right on the money. I was spot on, chat. Darian, you cooked. You cooked once again. Oh my god. So, for my understanding, the hive mind wants us all to become mimics so we can join the food chain, right? Because right now, as we know it, we eat crawl, and we kinda eat trimmings, and mimics eat us, and then we are eaten by the trap thingy, and then we have the monarchs, or what they're called, that doesn't really do that much. So basically they want us all to become Vita Carnis. Let us all become mimics. Let us all join the food cycle. Let us all become one. Symbiosis, as they said. They aren't trying to get Carcass to become mimic. They're trying to make them join them as they work together. But what is the greater purpose then? If the Vita Carnis and the human race work together, what are they trying to achieve? Like, is there a common enemy, a bigger enemy? Maybe we're gonna have to find that out in the next episode. I want to say thank you all so much for watching. I am excited. We're gonna check back on Vita Carnis as soon as they have something new. As always, check out Darian, watch the video, give them some ad revenue, like the video as well so they can get some support. I want to say thank you all for watching. Do me a favor as well, like the video, subscribe, and with that said, I will head out.
Baba Bowie.